2016 bond making this school rebuild possible, and our governing board, SPS Plus Architects, Chase Building Team, and all those involved with the rebuild up to this point. We have a small group of student representatives here in person. The rest of our students are watching virtually in their classrooms. We also have with us our governing board president, Patrick Morales, Vice President Charlotte Windsor, and governing board members Allison Ewers and Jim Lemon. Unfortunately, governing board member Monica Trejo could not be here in person today, but she's watching virtually. Welcome, Monica. Also joining us today in person are Tempe Elementary Superintendent Dr. James Driscoll, Tempe Elementary Facilities Director Dave Farmer and his team. From Chase Building Team, we have owner Barry Chase and his team. And from SPS Plus Architects, we have partner Mark Davenport and his team. With their guidance and preparation, we continue to move closer to our new educational space becoming a reality. Thank you for all your help in making this opportunity possible. This ceremony today will help us celebrate the beginnings of a relationship between many stakeholders to build a school that will benefit students, families, staff, and our community for years to come. What an incredible honor it is to have a new school building where all GMS students are capable of high levels of learning and success. I'd like to introduce Mark Davenport, partner with SPS Plus Architects.
Thank you, Bijou. This is a proud day for me as a Tempe Elementary School District alumni to be here, to be a part of the future of education for this school district. So thank you, governing board members and district leadership for making this all happen today. This is a new type of a project for this school district, rebuilding a middle school. And so we started by working with Dave and Robin and their team, working really hard to say, what is this kind of new model really going to need? So we looked at what's been working for the district, and we took some of those concepts and we included them in this new middle school rebuild, and we said, what are some of the new things that we need to do? So we did certain things like 2 stories, a courtyard, shared fields between the school and the community, and of course improved parent pickup and drop off, because it doesn't ever seem to have been right when the schools were built 30 to 40 years ago. So we're definitely making some improvements there. We did some of the things that would be expected in a middle school, like a bigger gym and more music and arts, things like that. And then we did some smart things like, let's put the buildings in a shape that's going to help provide shade in the courtyard. Let's make sure that it's not going to encroach on the neighbors. Let's use smart materials that blend in with the neighborhood and colors that blend in with the neighborhood, but also utilizing materials that are going to last a long time. And then we did some new things like, let's find out the new ways that kids are learning. We have technology, we have all sorts of other things at our hands, and so we've got collaborative neighborhood pods with sliding glass walls. They allow passive supervision, a second-story library connecting to the courtyard, art and maker spaces that have second-floor patios, all these exciting places for students to learn. We're really excited that the district and Robin and Dave were all working hard with us to figure out cool things to do for the kids. I'm so excited to see how this project and this school is going to help invigorate this community. So thank you again to all that have helped us kind of re-envision what's going to happen with this school, with this neighborhood. And then thank you to Chase Building Team for helping taking all the hard work we've all done so far and then bringing it to light. So thank you very much for having us here today. Great.
so much, Mark. I'd like to now introduce Barry Chase, owner of Chase Building Team.
Do I need to hold the mic or am I okay? Is this better if I talk into the mic? So I'm Barry Chase, president of Chase Building Team. We're a Tempe-based firm, so it's an absolute honor to be a part of a project right here in our home district. So I want to thank the governing board for the opportunity to be a part of this, and also the whole community in Tempe for supporting education with their votes to support these bonds. So it really means a lot to us to be a part of this. So I also want to do a little shout out to SPS, been tremendous partners working through this design process. And as you can hear from what Mark's talking about in the design, it's going to be super exciting for the students and the staff here at Tempe, where they can elevate to, state-of-the-art learning environment. And this school's ready for it. I can go back and date myself a little bit. 28 years ago, that building over there, I was actually on the construction team that built it. So I go back a long time with this campus, and it's going to be really exciting to see it take on a whole new life and a whole new ambiance. So we're really thrilled about it. I also want to give a shout out to the Tempe team from Tempe Schools, Dave and Robin and Courtney. There's nothing harder than to design and build an occupied campus reconstruction project. So Mark talked about all the design elements. The Chase team's back there. Shout out to the Chase team as well. I don't want to forget them. They're pretty cool. But trying to figure out how a building operates, as the school does right now, that has many phases of construction, that has the school in place now, and then trying to figure out how to place new buildings around to make sure you're still going to have power and lighting and safety provisions in the classrooms while we're doing it. So it's going to be an exciting about 20 months of construction. You're going to see phasing plans that are going to happen on how we're going to build this project and not interrupt the classroom. So we're going to make it safe, first of all, and we're going to make sure it's quality, and then we're going to try and make sure it's fun, right? We want this to be an opportunity for the students and staff to really get some enlightenment about potential STEM application in the construction process and how we can get students potentially inspired. Architecture, construction, engineering, a lot of cool things that we're going to look for ways to do, and Tempe's great about working with our teams to make sure we're enlightening and exposing some of the cool things that happen in construction. With that all said, I want to again just say thank you so much for the opportunity to be a part of this. We're excited. Go Roadrunners! Woo! So what I'd like to do now is we're going to do the ceremonial groundbreaking. So if we could start with, we'll do multiple rounds of tossing some soil. So we could start with governing board members and district leadership and district staff and students. I don't know how they're picking students. I'm not picking which students. So if we could start with a group up front, and I'll lead you through how to do the groundbreaking. Thanks again, everybody. Congratulations. Yeah, we're going to do a countdown. Put a little dirt in the shovel. Just lift it up in front of me like that.